Okay, the assignment is practical assignments relating to the econometric using Stata, and we do have descriptive analysis, parts, transformations of a variable, and you will be looking at, we'll be skipping number 3, number 4, and then you will go to the simple regression analysis, multiple regression, and heteroscedastic. First of all, you will first reload the data, and the data is called AutoDTA. It is within example data sets within Stata that I have shown previously. And you can also use the command since use AutoDTA, and you can generate a summary statistics such as price, MPG, per gallon weight, and even displacement. And I create some histogram box plots, scatter plots to visualize and explore the distribution and some relationship among the variables. Essentially, when we look at the second one, we'll be transforming the variables. You generate new variables, and I think it's a discovery code. Yeah, I haven't yet mention that, but you can discover how to generate new variables. And then you'll be generating the square root of the weight. You have a weight as a variable, but you generate the square root of the weight. Essentially, you also examine the distributions of that new variables and its distributive statistics by visualization techniques, any visualization techniques that will be needed on that variable, that new variable. And beside that, you'll be looking at a simple regression by selecting two independent variables such as weight and disbursement, and predict the variable of prices. So it means those two variables will be two x's to affect y, and it will be very simple for you to run the multiple regression and look at the relationship. Assess even its significance by interpreting the variables, how one unit among those two variables, those two x's, is affecting the level of prices. And I also go to the multi-regression analysis by using the previous multiple regression and add relevant independent variables such as MPG per gallon and even also foreign. So you'll be having 4x instead of having 2x, you'll be having 4x. And then you need to interpret the coefficients, evaluate the significance, their significance, and essentially we're also looking at the adjusted R square, the changes before adding the two variables to having 4x's. What was the adjusted R square, and after before and after, yes. And conversely, you're also looking at the heteroscedastic by conducting a scatter plots. You will first of all predict the residue as I showed you previously in the class, and after predicting the residue, and you try to make a scatter plot for the residue against the predicted value for the multiple regression. And you can also run the white test for the heteroscedastic to assess its presence, and you interpret the results. Thank you.